Nem. Hát én ezt már nem tudom. Ezt most csinálták? Hát nézd meg mekkora. Hát Jurassic Park lesz itt. Hát nem farmerkodni jöttünk, hanem megcsináljuk a Jurassic Parkot. Aha, itt jó kis tábortűz, minden. A Pali meg mindig bent alszik.
It's a lumbago. If I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
You can be so testy. What is it? Constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
Get up!
Azt a
I'm getting...
Mit
Oh, no,
kapott?
what did I have to tell you? I went into town. I got a little drunk. Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis. Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles Smith alive?
Wow, Charles megint
I
nem tudom.
reckon. Unless I dreamed it all.
A Charles Xavier professzor.
Not doing too good neither.
Ez az indián kölyök. Az is amúgy jóba volt az Arthurra, és hát így ilyen megbízható volt a Charles. Charles, Abigail, meg ez a John. Szóval ez a három volt így.
Here we are.
Come on, let's get off.
All right.
Back in Saint Denis. I never
Saint
liked this
Denis.
place.
Yeah, well, me neither. All right.
Durva, hogy most bejárjuk megint az összes ilyen várost, ahol voltunk már így az Arthurra
Let's split up.
Good idea.
ő folyamán. Érdekes, hogy Arthurt még most sem említették.
How about I take the saloons and you take the slums?
Good morning to you.
Oké, menjünk a szalonba. A lovunk azért már itt van. Amúgy lehet, hogy nem véletlen van itt a ló.
You're a good filly.
Mondom, itt is azért vannak távolságok. Mi az a lábnyomot? Valahol itt be kellene, hogy jussunk. Talán nem viszik el a lovat. Uff! Ezt felkentjük a betonra, nem baj.
Bonjour. How can I help you today?
A bonjour!
Listen, you seen a big Indian fella?
Indian?
Yeah.
Egy indiánt, egy Charles nevű indiánt.
Sorry, mister. No. Actually, yes. I think he's fighting, I believe. Fighting out behind Saint Saturnin.
Thank you.
Bősödő.
No problem.
Harcol. Amúgy rögtön egy jó helyre jöttünk, mert itt megkaptuk az infót. És nem vitték el a lovat se, úgyhogy csodálatos. Na, nézzük meg, hogy mit harcol, vagy hol harcol ez a Charles. De megkerüljük. Mit adott ilyen sokáig? Hát az, hogy körbe kérdeztem, te kopasz. Kapsz egy olyan nyakast.
And you are a killer. We both know what you gotta do. I'm leaving now.
Charles.
He don't know the half of it.
Charles professzor.
You're
Tűr.
I'm alive. So are you.
Anyá, amúgy hogy ki van pattintva ez a Charles?
What are you doing?
Hát igaz, MMA harcos
I'm
lett.
alive.
Uncle thought maybe you was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of. Just, I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So,
let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
sure.
Mindenki
Abigail's
azt
still
hitte
alive
meghalt.
too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny
Igen.
thing,
Kicsapta az
I pegged you
A4-es
for the
lapot,
favorites,
az nem
but
tudom,
the
hogy hány
odds just
dodó,
got
de...
real good. What about you, sir?
Az komoly magára fogadott.
Wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Fogadjunk mi kis
I'm
Charlesra.
a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
Have I got a treat for you? An epic battle.
Nézzük, mit harcol a Charles.
Ancient warriors and a not so noble savage. On my left, a ferocious battler from the
Amúgy elég nagy darab az a másik is.
and on my right, an Indian Hercules. The savage, the untamable, the unbeaten, and dare I say unbeatable, Lone Wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crying like a beaten child. Everything else goes. You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by death. Let's have a good fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean.
Na nézzük. Vele tudunk szurkolni. Cheap back Charles! Rád raktam az e-havi fizut, úgyhogy meg kell nyerned. Úgy is van. Üssed, Pali. Hát, igazi vadember ez a Charles. Nem lehet vele bírni. Úgy is van. Úgy is van. Ez a Charles.
Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
Hey, Lone Wolf, whoa! How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
We just made the bet I said we
So you keen on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few errands to run.
Jaj, jaj.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on.
Ilyen gondolkodó ember. Tudja, hogy elmegy valami piáért. 100%.
My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a
Na
chance
te,
to live, I
ez így
guess.
be van állva.
You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been
Na, végre
found, we'd
Arthurról van szó.
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me his satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
He was a good man. As much as any of us could be.
Getting sick like that has to rattle a fella.
Rattle him or give him some kind of understanding. What his life was really all about.
Yeah? That makes sense.
Anyway,
Úri Arthur. Amúgy ja, az ott egy elég
or I might have come looking.
komoly
And
jelenet
me,
volt.
same about you.
Az Arthur végső csatája.
Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here.
Még
I ain't heard
megmentettünk
nothing
pár
real
embert
years
is.
since, well, that time.
Nor me. Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got
Ott
off
van
Sisyphus.
48 zadó.
They picked up Strauss.
Úgy is van.
The agents made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened, all those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to make those calls. All that mayhem. If it wasn't for... Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here now.
Dia Bronte. Aha. Ebből baj lesz.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three. Three.
Aha.
You couldn't have thrown that right. Evidently. What are those guys?
Az jó. Nem tudom, hová ment a lövés. Jó ez a fegyver. Tetszik. Ja nem.
Let's go. There's a wagon up there. I'll get my bag.
Okay.
Come on, John.
Az is megkerüli a pali. Na jó. Jaj, ne én fogok lövöldözni, abból baj lesz. Adjatok valami minigánt, vagy valamit.
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on. You see any law?
Not yet.
Keep your eye out.
Előttünk
Saturday
azt.
ain't short on police.
Remember that. Only too well.
Anyone?
Ó, talán megússzuk.
Further we get from those gunshots, better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No, we can't get caught. Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. If they take us
Mehetne
in,
amúgy lefelé az
we
a
won't get out of the interview.
körözet. Az igen, nem megy arrébb a pali.
That's not the man I try to be anymore.
Ott marad a kocsi
No, I
előtt.
don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want to go back,
Szuper.
remind me that I
Elráztuk az ötös körözést.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple,
John! Charles!
Na a kopter.
You boys been all getting up to no good?
kind of, been getting shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
Remélem most oda vezet, hogy egyből a farmnál leszünk. Dün, dün. Dün, dün. Na, készülünk a térre? Ezt szeretem, amikor itt van rögtön a küldetés.
Feels like old times. It's good to have the old gang back together again.
Let's just hope things don't
Lehet,
turn
hogy
out
ide
like
fogjuk
last time.
összegyűjteni a régi
What I
bandát.
tell you, Charles? Boy is as sour as weak old milk. No wonder she didn't stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you.
That's the goddamn truth. Now, you
2
used to be
dolláros
decent
kurva se
company, but
maradna.
now you're worse than a
Azt
snake with a
kurva.
toothache. All he does is whine, whine.
Ez jó szöveg.
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. And I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail, I've changed. Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
It's awful. It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady'd set foot in.
Place just needs a woman's touch.
It needs leveling. No woman would touch this place. Now, I reckon these horses can have it down in a minute. Here, come on. Tie that end around the horses. You loop that end around there. Horses will pull it clean down. We good?
I think so.
All right. Well,
Lebontjuk a
get
házat?
going. Now just pull.
Nyomod.
You got this, John? I'll go when you do.
Okay,
Húzzad!
on me. Just give me a moment.
Aha.
The dumb animals don't know what to do, and neither do the horses.
Gyerünk, paci! Na, szép. Még jó, hogy nem aludt
I
bent az
told you
öreg.
it wouldn't be no trouble.
And now?
Now we head into town, buy ourselves a house right out of a book. Same as if it were a bicycle.
Where in town?
There's a fella by the train store. Cakes hardwood and timber.
Okay, you keep working here.
But if I don't go with you, who's gonna tell you
Just
that?
need a bit of peace and quiet from your incessant yapping. Charles, make him work. Whip him if you have to.
Vágnak. Csap szét a fejét.
All right, girl.
Na, most van egy S-ong, ami szerintem igen, a városban lesz. Hopp, az Adler. CD Adler. Aha. Hogy itt van a CD. Aha. A szalon.
Come on in. New faces always welcome here.
Hello, Sadie.
Oh, John, come sit down.
Sure. You,
Ott rángatózik a
got any
lókin.
work?
Yeah, well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing, or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards, and the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you, exactly?
Me? In my time, all three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard of Shane Finley?
Cattle wrestler?
Murderer, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states. I caught him last week. He was disguised as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in, and I got robbed by a professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty
Langton.
bastard. I didn't much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south, waiting to head north so they can hand them in to the state troopers in the North Country. I'd given up on the job as just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Money
Így
good?
is van, visszaraboljuk, amit elraboltak.
It's real good. Plus, I don't much like getting robbed by no one.
Szemet szemért, lopás lopás.
Come on,
Where is it we're heading again, you say?
south. Now come on, mount up. We got a ride ahead of us.
Of course we do.
Akkor let's go. Mint a régi szép időkben.
Follow me. Let's ride.
Yes, ma'am.
Hasítsál szédé.
That new horse?
Some folk buy ranches, some buy horses. Horses are cheaper.
He looks mean.
He is.
Elég furán néz ki, mint az olyan, mint hogyha
It's
be volna
something else,
festve.
you know. You gotta come up there.
Lilára.
Any trouble?
Some squatters, but
Hoppá, lókötődés. 2.
That's
szín.
good. Maybe these fellers I heard about have stayed north or gone off somewhere else or dropped down dead in their own tracks.
it's good country.
All country is good. It's just folk that are bad.
You know who I got up there with me?
Uncle,
Várjál, hogy erre meg kell állnom.
Abigail,
Abigail ain't come there just yet.
really?
Őr.
You were okay.
És elvileg beupgrade-eltük a lovat.
Where were we?
Really? You wanna talk about it?
Well, maybe, but Charles Smith. We found Charles Smith.
Charles? He's alive?
Yeah,
De azt legjobb, hogy mindenkire azt hitték, hogy mindenki meghalt.
he was prize fighting in Saint Denis. Weren't seeming too well. He took
Kemény
everything
utcai
real hard.
bunyós lett a Charlesból.
I think life on the plains is gonna be good for him.
I always liked Charles. You send him my best.
I will. You know, you can come along too. Build a cabin on the land.
I've done that all before. Can't do it again. I'm on my own now, John. I ain't so good with people.
The offer's there. Whenever you want.
Nem fog jönni.
Unlikely to be taken up, but kind.
You heard anything of Dutch?
Nothing. You?
No. You'd think. He's a colorful character. Word would get out.
That's one way of
Azt hittem,
putting
hogy
it.
összeáll a régi brigád, de hát
What happened with the gang?
így már nem
Changed
teljes.
everyone who was a part of it. The Dutch who put a blanket around me after the O'Driscolls, that weren't the same man at Beaver Hollow. And now, he might not be so colorful no more.
You see a man whose character changed. I see a man who got found out for who he truly was. We was fools to follow him. I was a fool and I paid for it. And I was one of the lucky ones.
Micah, John. Micah's the one who set it off.
I blame me for following Dutch for too long, but I blame Micah for most everything else.
He's out there.
And someday, I hope we'll find him. But not now.
Tényleg a Dutch amúgy. Hát... Ő is tudja, hogy él amúgy, attól nincs róla semmi információjuk. Meg szerintem még az is él, akivel harcolt Arthur utoljára a hegyen.
So,
Az a pali, aki volt a besúgó, a
got this
potykány.
outlaw you captured in a women's boarding house?
Shane Finley. Correct.
And we aim to have Langton give him back to us before he rides north with him to hand him over to some state troopers?
Correct again. Though the giving back part is optimistic.
I'm forever the optimist.
Ó, messzire jövünk.
We cut off here.
Már útlevágás is.
This is the place.
It's a view, all right.
Come on, let's go take a look down in the valley.
Itt lehet kuksézni, nem? Távcső az... Melyik sloton van? Ja, itt van.
I ain't sharing mine.
I think I see something.
Yup. There they are.
Aha.
Down there.
Who's who?
Well, the bounty is the feller who's all tied up.
Very funny.
And that big fat feller with the funny hat, that's James Langton. The other fellas just work for him.
Where do you think they're heading?
Come on. Let's go follow him.
Egy kicsit messze vannak, nem?
Looks like they're cutting through the canyon underneath us. Let's go.
Jó van. Követlek, Szédi, mutasd az utat. Várom, hogy már elvesztettük őket. Szemel... Ja, nem azok madarak. Nem, itt
They'll be
jönnek, jó.
coming through here.
És innen fentről rájuk ugrunk.
Oh, there they are. We follow and keep an eye on them.
Ez ilyen nagy lopakodás lesz. Szédi elég merész ott a kanyon mellett megy.
What are you
Megcsúszik alul, aztán viszlát.
You talking to me or Langton?
Sorry, I ain't used to having anyone with me. My guess is they'll stop up ahead. We can get a better look at them.
You know his thinking pretty well.
If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them. The canyon opens up
Majdnem
down the way.
levágottunk.
We'll head them off there.
Aha. Ló megindult ám jobbra.
Up here, get off your horse. This might be our chance.
Mit megállnak, vagy mi lesz?
Yeah, they're stopping. And that sure is Shane Finley coming off the back of his horse. John,
What are they
Nem
waiting
is
for?
látom őket.
the rest of Langton's men, I think.
Langton's doing pretty well for
Ja, ott
himself.
van, aha,
How
látom.
come he's got all them men and you work alone?
I got you. You're worth 10 of them.
Great.
All right, so what you think? Should we threaten them, start shooting at them, or sneak down and pick them off one by one? I
Szerintem
reckon sneaking
rálövünk,
down is
aztán
the
hello.
best opportunity,
Ha most
but
innen
it's
osonjunk
your
le,
call.
semmi értelme nincs. Ha lőjük, az gányom
Let's just
ennyi.
start shooting. Maybe they'll all run off.
Yeah, they'll scatter right away. I'm going over here.
Okay.
Nincs sniperom véletlenül.
We gotta deal with those fellas on the ground.
Még van pofája felkelni. És a legjobb, hogy az összes engem lő. Jaj, már jönnek hátba is. Arról viszont nem volt szó. Tü-tü-tü. Hogy kerültek már ide fel? Na, lövöldözik. De jó, én nem is látom őket konkrétan. Olyan füst van, meg por, meg nem tudom. De fentről is lőnek, nem? Az igen. Az miben nem mal bele? Kétszer eldurrantottam, aztán sehol semmi. Nézd meg, az már harmadjára kapja. Bent is vannak. Ülj le. Jó, hát ott lent én nem látok senkit konkrétan. Majd lovas brigád is. Lehet is a lootolás. Na, a lovam legalább nagyon okos, mert ide jött.
What's it look like?
Get him up there, come on!
Time to go. It
Didn't work out for you before, woman. You should let me alone. This is
Visszük a zsákmányt.
Down the canyon, let's ride! Look out, on the rock bridge! Take them out, John!
I got it.
Ajaj.
Men on horses!
Dear.
And I think we might be free of
Ride for it!
Run Forest. Gyűjtöttük a palikot.
I need to relieve myself.
There'll be a bucket in your cell.
I'm serious.
Yep, and so am I. Hit him, John, please.
Hey, you don't need to do that just because she told you to. I don't need to be hit. I just want to be treated civil.
Shut it.
You heard the lady.
Thank you.
I still protest my innocence. This woman ripped me out of my bed, kidnapped me, then let Langton kidnap me, then you killed them all.
De
and
milyen
kidnapped me
kapott
back.
amúgy?
I'm the victim here. Damn you.
John, would you be so kind as to shut him up?
Don't listen to her. Now, let me speak my piece. There's no call to hit me, mister.
Listen to him squirm. Jesus.
Bad dog.
Dear.
That's it. County work ain't easy, John.
Kapja a tockosokat.
But I can see now it has its rewards.
That's a whole lot easier with a partner.
That back there, you didn't need a partner. You needed a whole company behind you.
We did fine. And with Langton and his men gone, there'll be more demand for our service.
Sadie, you know I'm a rancher now. Mostly.
And I know how you're paying for your ranch.
Don't spread that around.
Hey, I won't. But it would be good to have you along some more.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe.
Here we are.
Na,
Grab him and
meghoztuk.
bring him in, John.
Sure.
Nem kíváncsiak, hogy ezért kapunk-e valami jutalmat. Mondjuk 100 milliót.
Finley.
Great. Let's
Halló?
put him in the cell.
Itt hoztunk. Welcome
to town. Just put him on the bed.
Várjál, oda be kell vinni. Meghoztuk az árut.
Let's sell it then. We're gonna watch you swing.
What for? I didn't do anything. Nothing.
Yeah. I thought you said you lost him.
Well, I did, but we got him back.
Ledobtuk ide a padlóra.
And
Azt
James
hittem, itt
Langton's
jó
dead.
lesz.
We killed him.
Why'd you do a thing like that?
It was him that robbed me.
Okay. Here. Here's a decent price on Finley.
Mm-hmm, I know. You want this money to go to the bank too?
No, I'll take it myself.
Okay, Jim Milton.
It's John Marston here.
All right, well, if you need any more work, you can find me in town. Or maybe I'll find you.
I'm retired.
Sure. Be well, John.
Na, micsoda kitérő? Na, 200 dodó, odafigyelj. Amúgy az annyira nem rossz.
Come on, lady.
200 milliónak jobban örültünk volna, de hát... Albert.
Hello?
Szóval akkor amúgy... És nem tudom, hogy szerintem elosztottuk felébe. Szóval 400 volt a jutalom. Odaadom én.
Excuse me, sir. You work here?
No, I just hang around here for fun. I'm joking.
Ez
How can I
igen.
help you, friend?
I know this sounds crazy. Some dumb old coot I know is telling me there's these houses you can buy pre-cut.
Not crazy, friend. The very latest in modern convenience. Convenient and cost efficient. Which house do you want?
Hoppá, tudunk választani házakat. Az a baj, nálunk most nincsen sok pénz. Várjál.
Excuse me?
Perhaps I'm going too fast, sir. Do you want to buy a house?
I think so.
I'll give you a luxurious, entirely unique pre-cut palace. And if you order today, I guarantee you're home in a matter of weeks, maybe sooner.
I'll take that one.
Ah, yes, we have that one in stock.
And I already got credit from the bank.
Oh, fantastic. Now, you write your name here, and you sign your name there. And you will be the proud owner of a factory-built home.
It's that easy.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Martin. Albert Cakes Esquire at your service.
Vagy csak így veszünk házat? Remélem, hogy nem átverés lesz.
What are you doing here? Everything okay?
I'm not sure. Probably. Fella came by the farm. Got attacked on the road. He said the Skinner brothers was hanging around. Lots of them. I left Uncle armed to the teeth back at the ranch.
Who are these two?
Guns for hire? If they're Skinners about, we need them.
We ain't got that kind of money, Charles.
You want to get robbed for your house?
No, but...
Hey, these Skinners can be nasty. Come on. Mr. Devon, you're with me. Mr. Wayne, this is...
Milton. Jim Milton.
Sir, good to meet you.
We're gonna be heading up to the Manzanita post.
Why?
The best smith around is that Norwegian fella up there.
So they say. You boys ready?
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Good. Because you're about to get shot at over a goddamn hammer.
You want to build a house with a sniper rifle then?
I know old Neil's real well. I'll get you a good deal.
Thank you, sir. All right then, let's go buy us some tools.
Ó, bíztuk az anyagot. Jó, ez már bíztató. Épül a kecó. Nem mond. Hát kíváncsi vagyok, hogy végül milyen lesz. Azt majd nem láttad a kis képen, hogy milyen lesz a házikó.
Say, is your friend a Negro or a Redskin?
I think a bit of both, for what it's worth.
Cash is cash, though it's all the same to me. I saw you getting skittish there, but don't you worry. We're not getting shot at.
Oh yeah, I know Charles Smith.
Építünk itt egy hatalmas farmot a végén.
You got a shotgun messenger sitting right beside you, all right? I suppose you don't know much about robbing caravans.
Not much, I guess. No.
Well, nor do I. But I know a thing or two about protecting them. And if a robber sees some strong men sitting up front, 2 of them guns for hire, then they're gonna wait for the next set of fools to come on through.
Unless they take the guns to mean they're carrying something valuable. Instead of pre-cut timber and some tools.
What? No. Wait, look, trust me on this. You are overthinking it. You hire a gun, you hire peace of mind and a deterrent. So I'll sit here looking big and scary, and you can concentrate on the horses.
All right. I'll do just that.
Maybe I've done this kind of thing before, and maybe I can handle a weapon. But I'm not so different from you, partner.
I think you might be.
People wonder how you can handle it, living by your gun. But it's the same as any other occupation, really.
Hey, we're taking the next right up towards Manzanita Post.
Now, I was about to tell you.
Várj, ez most amúgy... Hová visszük ezt a rengeteg fanyagot? És ez másik úton megyünk? Vagy mi van?
I got my gun at the ready. And I'm trying to make my employer as comfortable as possible.
That's, real good of you.
You're in good hands. I know this country well.
Good. Am I finally gonna meet this tool maker?
Now, Niels, he's an acquired taste, but boy, can he work metal. Norwegian, you see? Viking blood.
Alig bírják felhúzni a lovat.
Guess I figures they'd still be making them. I'm not sure how much English he speaks, but Niels knows too.
Itt is van egy valami táborocska.
Okay.
Ja, hogy ide hoztuk az anyagot? Aha.
You boys wait here. After you, Mr. Milton.
Azt hittem a mi kecónkhoz lesz a fa.
Nils, it's me. Willard Wayne.
Okay.
This is my associate, Jim Milton.
Okay.
He heard you was the best smith around.
Nézd meg, csupa profi a pali. Hát érezőmester.
Beecher's Hope, okay.
Na de, akkor mégis a mi házunkhoz lesz a cucc.
Okay.
Like I said, an acquired taste, but a heart of gold, and he's the best. You off someplace, Nils?
Okay.
So Milton is working with Cake's Hardwood and Timber in town. Should I get them to pay you and add it to his bill up there?
Okay.
Come on, let's get moving.
Okay.
All right then. Beecher's Hope. They've been trying to sell that property for some time, haven't
És akkor most megyünk. Ja, akkor ezért volt ez a kitérő, hogy ide a kovácshoz is benézzünk.
But
I were you, must have seen something in it I couldn't.
Aha. Aha. Hallottam amúgy a nyilak, hogy suhantak. Ó, action, action. Jé, Kubuki föld. A hátba is Lajosok jönnek. Ott az íjász Lajos. Valahonnan még lőnek. Ja, hogy ott? Lelőttük. Talán az kapta derékban.
Mr. Devon, you okay?
Yes.
That the last of them?
I think so. There's more. They got the tools. They grabbed Mr. Wayne.
All right, you stay here.
Az
and
baj.
relax. Charles, come on.
Gyere, Charles! Csípjük el. Ha viszik az embert! Aha. Töltsd már be! Isten áldjon meg. Itt volt valahol még. És fenn van a fán? Nézd meg! A Pali fent van a fán! Itt is. Charles, hatalmas nyomkövető vagy. Látod meg, ott van a Pali. Az mi a picsa? Ne. Szíverősítő. Az jó, mind a kettő mellé ment. Mert van a fán megint? Hát, geci.
Where's Mr.
Oh no.
Shit.
Az komoly.
Jesus. We gotta move fast. Come on. Let's go. Back to the road.
Beleállították a szemébe. Nem tudom, mi volt, ez csavarhúzó, vagy valami.
Damn it. A few minutes ago he was chewing my ear off.
He knew what he was getting into.
Did he?
Scared. Everyone knows.
Except me.
Later, John.
Hát ez komoly.
Charles, you all right carrying him?
I got it. There's no use in you getting bloody too.
Is it bad?
They opened him up pretty good. Nearly chopped his head in two.
God damn them.
Uh-huh. Mr. Wayne didn't make it. Dear Lord, no. We have to get out of here. You take him in the back wagon. Come on, help me.
Ilyenek. Amióta
Let's get out of here.
saslégy meghalt, azóta hatalmas a probléma.
My Lord. What'd they do to him? Nothing nice. Got it.
Charles, gyere. Amúgy addig meg lehetne valami kaját.
Come on, we gotta go. Shit. Those goddamn animals. Okay. John, I'm riding with you. Get us back to Beaches.
Those were the Skinner brothers.
Elég gyászparodtak ezek a bandita indiánok. Banditosok.
It's not the land. Skinners move around. They're here for now.
I thought this kind of bloodshed was meant to be over with. What was all the nonsense about the civilization?
This kind of bloodshed is different.
És pont ilyen közel a
Sure. For good reason and bad.
Jurassic
Rarely
Parkunkhoz.
just for the fun of it.
That was fun for them?
No, not that time. Most folk don't usually put up with such a fight.
Uncle! 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 You useless sack of crap.
I was keeping guard.
Really?
Oh, what happened?
Őrködik.
Lot of 'em?
Jól őrködött amúgy.
Once this is done, I'll take Mr. Devon back to town and get poor Mr. Wayne buried.
Okay. Be careful.
Oh, I will. But I'm fairly sure we scared him off for now.
Bad business. Well, we'll be safe together.
Sure. If you say so.
And John, I love you. Don't you forget that.